All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Let's Talk or story time, if you will. And by the title and thumbnail of this video today, we're going to be talking about the time that I got suspended in second grade. Yes, you can get suspended in second grade. I found out the hard way, and I'm going to tell you guys how I did it. Now, in second grade, my teacher was a really good teacher. One of my favorite teachers in elementary school, all right? And now that, obviously, just because you have a good teacher, that does not mean you're going to be the best student all the time, okay? There's going to be times where you mess up, and there's going to be times where you accidentally having too much fun in class with your boys, okay? And this was one of those times, right? So, let's call him Tyler, all right? I was with my friend Tyler in class, all right? Me and him, I don't know how I still remember this story, but I think it was because getting suspended in second grade is not really something you expect. Because you're in second grade, you know, but it can happen. So me and Tyler are in class, right? And we are really bored. And I'm talking like we're sitting there, we're probably watching videos or something, sitting on one of those little, color-coded carpets that y'all used to have in elementary school, right? I don't know if y'all remember those, but those little, colored carpets, like with the rainbow on it. So me and him were sitting down, right? And then we get dismissed to our desks, and, we are when we get set to do a project, and me and him start working together for the project. We get assigned, of course. Like I don't think she was assigning. I think we got to pick our own group, and I just picked Tyler because he was my friend in class. And part of the material for the project that we were making something. We had rubber bands, okay? And I don't know about y'all, but rubber bands, they are very fun to just shoot around off your fingers, fling around with, and just mess around with them, okay? Now, of course, when you're bored and when you have rubber bands, that's not the best combination, right? And, of course, me and him get to flinging around the rubber bands in class. Me and him sat across the room from each other, so we were trying to hit each other from across the room, right? And there'd be times where we'd accidentally hit another kid or, like, hit somebody else, and we'd act like we don't know what's going on. Like, we'd look around, be like, who flung the rubber band? Obviously, it was us, right? But this one time, I was sitting in the middle of the class, and he was, like, towards the back. But, like, I guess in the line of shot that he took at me, the teacher was in the back sitting at her desk, right? So our teacher is doing her work, and she gets hit in the glasses with a rubber band from my friend, right? And and me and him are just dying because I hear the teacher get up, and she's like, who the hell threw this rubber band? Like, who's flinging rubber bands across the classroom, right? And, of course, you always have those one or two people that we hit that snitched on us. You know, it's Tyler and Matthew in the back, you know, flinging rubber bands and all that. So, and it was a special day. Like, we had, I think there was, I don't know if y'all remember, but, like, sometimes people will come to your school, or some parents will come to your school and talk about their jobs, right? There was a military guy, a military guy coming to the class that day to talk about it. And I was really into, like, the Army and stuff back then, right? So I had to miss out on that. Our teacher grabbed us and sent us to the office. And I got to miss out on that. And another thing, it was my birthday that day. So I got sent to the office. We sat in there for the rest of the day doing paper. Like, we were just assigned a bunch of paper, and we had to do our little assignments on them and whatever. But we were there for the rest of the entire day, and it was not fun just sitting at a desk. I don't know where Tyler was. I think he was in a different room than me, because I guess we can't be put in a room together. But yeah, just fun times, man. Very fun times. Have your fun in school, all right? Get in a little bit of trouble, all right? Not too much trouble, obviously. Don't go running around doing stupid stuff, okay? But you can have some fun in class with your boys. You can experience some new things. But I'm not saying go out there and blow up something in the classroom. That would not be nice at all. But just having a little bit of fun, man, you know? Experience new things. Take that little risk, you know what I mean? But a very short story for y'all today. I was just looking at back at one of those times in second grade when I figured out you can get suspended in elementary school. So, yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this short little story time. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out, y'all.